For the record, bro, in a straight street fight, I think Jefe run Kingpin, bro.
I think so too.
And swole as shit. That dude's forearms twice as big as mine, like Popeye or some shit. I just think Jefe got a lower center of gravity, and Kingpin don't look like a dude who, like, he might be like long and can generate some momentum, but he don't look like a dude in like a close quarters gonna have a lot of like just like explosive power to like do anything. Ant look like a damn bowling, like he'll just run your ass over, bro.
He looks strong for sure.
Just from that look that gave that nigga, I don't think Pill wanted no smoke. That nigga was standing at that nigga like, all right, say something else, nigga. We finna get it popping right now.
And be working out every damn day. He always posted a damn gym pic. I'm like, yeah, that one, I'll slap you and stuff. You didn't have that same energy when you were sitting right there. And that's what I hate. I hate when a dude 2 feet from you, and then when he get out the room, he got a lot of stuff to say. Before I would say Kingpin didn't get marked out, but now I would say he did get marked out. He marked himself out with that comment.
By saying
he slapped 2 feet away from him, and now all of a sudden you got all this smoke when no one knows where he is. But I thought the dude on the phone was gay as well from the very start of the phone call.
It made me like, that whole call made me be like, damn, there's something, there's a lot of zestiness in the pimp world that
Miami.
Apparently, like, yeah, like I didn't know that was the whole thing, because it seemed really, because like my whole thing is, Dame, no disrespect to you, but if you're hanging out with this dude before and you knew he was pimping out trans, why was that acceptable? Why were you allowing this guy around you?
That part.
Now all of a sudden you have a falling out or this happens, and then you want to like put it on blast. But so it's acceptable in your eyes to hang out with dudes that do that.
Not to be too, not to go like, not to go off the topic, but pimping inherently is gay, bro. Like, pimping started with females. They were madams. The first pimps were not men, they were women. And you can see that when you look at the way pimps, the classic pimps, how they behaved. I mean, they were very flamboyant. Oh, I'm painting my fingernails, clear coat. I'm growing my pinky and stuff. So when dudes be like, oh, I'm a pimp, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I automatically feel like there's a little bit of gayness there, because men are supposed to be naturally territorial over their women. Don't matter if you got 1 or if you got 50. But for a dude to just be like, I'm going to send what's supposed to be mine out to the street to get ran through by all these dudes, that make me feel like you don't like as much as you should.
Yeah, and on top of that, you're dealing with women, you're dealing with so many of them and their issues, biological, etc., to the point where at a certain point, like, you're developing an inherently just like
feminine
tendencies.
But they got that from their single mothers.
Type shit.
Most of these pimps, they got a single mother at home, bro.
Well, and a lot of pimps, and this is not across the board, and there's some real pimps out there that are true to the ism and all that, but there's a lot of pimps started out getting pimped out by their mamas and their aunties themselves when they were kids.
And you got pimps now putting on wigs and dresses, going out on the blade. I mean, it's like
what?
Nah, for
That's
real.
a thing?
Man, y'all ain't never seen that video with that one dude?
Oh yeah.
But that's more common. I actually got a homie who was a pimp, and I don't diss on nobody that I call a friend, right?
Yeah.
Like the other day when I was in Inglewood and got approached by the Legend Crips, Munchie B, I was like, that's my good friend. You know, they could have did anything to me, for God's sakes. But I know Munchie B's my coworker, so I'm not gonna act like, oh, I don't like him or I don't know him.
So Chris oppressed you about hanging out with
Dude, yeah, I was at the damn Caribbean food spot. You be on your jump with that nigga Munchie. I said, that's a good friend of mine. They tried to say some disrespectful things. I was like, hey, don't say that. That's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
So it's all good. But the homie was a pimp. I mean, a straight P. Now he's a straight V, dude. He's wearing a dress, wig, all that. I just feel like there's something that's not talked about, but there's a lot of femininity in that shit. So.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a homie from Oakland, like, and he was I thought like the realism I had experienced, like this dude was like had constantly all that shit. Turns out you wound up going down a path of drug addiction, which led to him selling his own culo. You feel me? Like,
man, I'm telling you, it's like if you don't value your woman body and you're willing to let that happen and that's supposed to be yours. I mean, that ain't far removed from selling your own body, bro. It's very close to that. It's just the energy of that whole situation is not conducive to like healthy mental state.
1000%.